What's up, Naperville? It's Chris Grano with Keller Williams and the Graham Real Estate Group. It is Saturday, November 28th, and this is your live Naperville Weekly Market Update, where I answer the number one question that I am asked just about every single day, and that's, how is the market? So happy Thanksgiving. I hope you all had a wonderful and safe Thanksgiving with the family that you felt responsible and comfortable being around. I hope you all enjoyed some good food and just took a break from the hecticness of what's going on this year. So once again, this is Naperville's first and only podcast dedicated entirely to the Naperville real estate market. And this is the podcast where we go through the numbers weekly. We try to give you helpful tips so that you can know what to expect when you're buying or selling. And we hope that we bring value to you. So thank you so much for tuning in. Shortly, I'm actually going to be dropping a live market update on Facebook as well to the Naperville group, just to kind of give a broad look at what's happening. So for this week, let's dive directly into the numbers. We always look at three things right off the bat: new listings, homes under contract, and new closings. So this week in Naperville, we had 35 new listings. Now this number is down almost in half from the previous week. There's a very simple reason for that. It's mainly due to Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving holiday. People are obviously much less likely to put their home on the market when they're expecting maybe some family, or at least getting ready to cook for their own family. This week, we had 57 homes under contract, which is just down a little bit from the week before, so still good activity for buyers out there in the market. We had 41 homes close this week, and remember that number means what happened, what went under contract about 30 to 45 days ago. Now let's take a look at interest rates. Interest rates continue to be the story of the year, and that's now at a new low. So when we look at the average 30-year fixed rate mortgage, it's at 2.84. It's an amazing, amazing interest rate. I mean, I still know some homeowners that are sitting with rates up in the fours. I mean, now is the time to refinance if you haven't done it yet. The average 15-year fixed rate mortgage is at 2.39. So maybe if you're refinancing, I say this just about every week, but if you're refinancing, look at the 15-year mortgage. You're going to pay that home off much quicker. You're going to save tens, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars over the life of the loan and interest, and you might not even be increasing your monthly payment by very much. So take a look at that. Now let's take a look at inventory. Inventory, again, has also been the story of the year, down at record low numbers this year. And we look back over the last decade, and we haven't seen numbers like this in a long, long time. In that sub $500,000 range in Naperville, we are looking at a month's supply of inventory of 1.64. This is right about where we were last week. Again, this is a very strong seller's market, and it makes it tough for you buyers out there. You need to come with everything in order, have all your finances ready, get your pre-approval. You need to have a competitive spirit about you, and use some of the tricks of the trade. If you don't know what those are, talk to your real estate agent. They should be able to help you to be able to win in these multiple offer scenarios that you're likely to find yourself in. When we look at the price range between $500,000 and $1 million, it's a tough market there as well. Looking at a month's supply of inventory of 3.56. This is up just a little bit from last week, but still, inventory is down in this segment as well. Then when we look at homes in the price range above $1 million, obviously a lot less data there. This week we're looking at a month supply of inventory of 11.8. You know, that number varies more greatly than the others just because, again, less homes in that price range. But when we look at average days on market for these price ranges, we're looking at 50 days on market in the sub 500 price range. So about 50 days to sell your home. In the 500 to 1 million, we're looking at about 65 days on market. And above 1 million, we're looking at around a year. So that's the stats. Once again, if you have any questions on your particular neighborhood, every area is going to be a little bit different than the next. So if you have questions on that, I'm happy to answer them for you. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, you can always find this podcast live on YouTube, youtube.com/Chris Grano. You can find it on podcast platforms everywhere, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Thanks again. Be sure to follow me online at Facebook and Instagram at Chris Grano Realtor. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you all